We'll try this again. Good Saturday morning and greetings from Radio Wasteland Records here in Midland. Helps when the microphone is turned on, doesn't it? Certainly does. Kind of a dreary morning here in the mid-Michigan area. Hopefully a little nicer where you are. Looking at the weather forecast, might clear out a bit today, but we really could use the rain, said no one ever. So anyhow, we are at it today, Saturday here at the store. Lots of cool stuff going on. Might just be a great day for some rooting around in a record store. What do you say to that? I would be happy. Of course I would. I want you guys to come in and say hey. Gary, good morning to you, sir. I think I got a Beatles album for you here, Gary, as well as Tyler. Good Saturday morning to you. And thank you guys very much for being here. So we have a few new releases and a few reissues and some music on vinyl stuff to talk about today, as well as just some other odds and ends to get to. A good morning. 32 up in the UP this morning. Gotta love that. I don't want to wear long pants yet, though, so we'll see where it goes from there. All right, if you had a chance yesterday to catch our vinyl drop video that hit, we were missing a few things that some of you might have been expecting in the new release category. And that's because, surprise, surprise, they did not show up. Speaking mostly of the Rolling Stones, the Tattoo You anniversary reissue was set to show up yesterday. The UPS site said it was in and due for delivery yesterday, but never said out for delivery. So we'll track that down and see what's up with that. This one wasn't the fault of the labels, by the way. This looks like it's all on our delivery services, who are doing a great job considering what they have to go through. So I'm not complaining about that, but we'll keep an eye on that. We did get a late delivery yesterday as well, and only one of them is left right now. I think I've got some more of these coming next week, but this is the 20th anniversary reissue of the White Stripes, White Blood Cells, and it's on what's called peppermint pinwheel colored vinyl, exactly what it sounds like. Like I said, this is the last one here. We had a couple of pre-orders for this, but we should have some more of these coming next week. Limited, super limited edition, so if you need it, stop on by. Quick note on this, and I'll hold up the Allman Brothers. We noticed this yesterday, the White Stripes, and I don't know if you can see this. There's no trickery on my part. Let's hold it up against the Neil Young here so you can see it better. No trickery. The White Stripes album cover is easily a 1/4 inch larger than your standard album cover. Not certain what is up with that. The folks at Third Man usually do a good job. So my guess is that is by design. I don't know if they want that to stand out on your shelf or not fit in a crate. So either way, it's a cool one to get. The White Stripes are here. So yeah, speaking of the other stuff, yesterday also saw the release of the Fillmore East. We've heard this before. This is another repackaging, but a little bit different. This is the Allman Brothers Band when they opened up for the Grateful Dead, hence that kind of real cool psychedelic looking cover, in 1970 at the Fillmore. And it's the Bears Sonic Journals series. So this was recorded by the Dead's sound guy as their show. So this is a really cool, might be a little bit different than some of the stuff you've heard from before, but it is from what I've read, a really nice sounding copy of this. So not that typical bootleg type of stuff, but still could be a good one. What's notable on this, it's a double LP from the Allman Brothers. And the second LP, side 1 is Mountain Jam. And the second LP, side 2 is Mountain Jam Continued. A full 30 minutes of Mountain Jam from the Allman Brothers on that one. Oh, by the way, this is on pink vinyl, by the way, presented by the Owsley Stanley Foundation. Proceeds, part of the proceeds from sales of this go to cancer research and support. So a great, great cause and a great, great album. Neil Young, as well, we mentioned this, 1970 as well, from Carnegie Hall, the legendary solo acoustic show. 22 songs on a double LP set on this. So lots of cool stuff for you Neil Young fans. Also new yesterday was a release from My Morning Jacket on limited edition orange and yellow splatter vinyl. New stuff from My Morning Jacket. So check these guys out when you do get a chance. Double LP from them, indie exclusive. Another anniversary reissue. You see where we're going with this? Anniversary reissue from 21 Pilots, Blurryface. Now, don't panic. Blurryface is not 25 years old. I know you're checking your calendars. This is a 25th anniversary edition of the Fueled by Ramen label. So they've been putting out a lot of their stuff on the 25th anniversary on silver vinyl, and Blurryface has got the die cut cover as well, also on silver vinyl. We have a couple of those in store. One copy left of the autograph. Turn Up the Radio, the anthology. This one on red vinyl. There was also a blue vinyl version. Double LP of some classic autograph stuff. A lot of these are demos, I believe. So check that out if you are an autograph fan. Some of their stuff, the older stuff, is hard to find. Got a few more copies of the Sammy Hagar Lockdown 2020. It's the Full Circle, Sammy Hagar in Full Circle. So that's Sammy Hagar, Vic Johnson, Michael Anthony from Van Halen, and Jason Bonham on drums. These guys did some sessions together during the 2020. It came out on CD and digital quite a while ago, and they have since pressed this on vinyl. Came out a couple weeks back. Cool stuff. A lot of great covers on this. If you're unfamiliar, I Won't Get Fooled Again from The Who. Good Enough, a Van Halen cover, of course, on there. AC/DC, Whole Lotta Rosie. Buffalo Springfield, For What It's Worth. Another Van Halen, Sympathy for the Human. And a David Bowie song, Heroes, being covered by that group as well. One other one that may have snuck by you here. This is White Summer. This is a Western Michigan group from a 1976 private pressing. We're going to do a record show segment on this and the MacArthur repress coming up here in the next couple weeks, because this is very interesting. So this is some Michigan mid-70s prog rock. So along the lines of MacArthur, but it sounds a little bit different. But stay tuned to the record show on Wednesday nights. Make sure you hit our subscribe button. I think it's over here. And check that out when we do get that. But that's a couple of weeks off. I've got a copy of White Summer. We're going to give it a listen, do some research on these guys, and do a neat segment on that. Okay, we had a couple of reissues from Music on Vinyl. You guys have heard me talk about this label before. I cannot speak highly enough of them. It's some great, great quality stuff. Tends to be a little bit more expensive, but in the long run, it's worth it. It holds up well. It's beautiful covers and beautiful vinyl, and it sounds fantastic. So aptly for today, we're looking for No Rain, Blind Melon, their self-titled one from Music on Vinyl, a reissue of that. Speaking with that theme, Stevie Ray Vaughan, Couldn't Stand the Weather. This is just an accidental. I got these in. Double LP set expanded edition of Couldn't Stand the Weather. So there's extra cuts from the original, but also Music on Vinyl. Fantastic sounding. Another Music on Vinyl in step from Stevie Ray as well. And I just had to pick this up because I wanted to play my copy. Got a copy of Social Distortion, self-titled Music on Vinyl. Great stuff. So Far Away, Ball and Chain, Ring of Fire, cool cash cover on there. So some Music on Vinyl titles for you to check out when you have a chance. A couple of good mornings more to get to as well. Bruce, hey, thank you for being here. Thank you for joining us today, as well as Abby. Good morning to you. And Rick on the west side, sunny over there. Good to know. Speaking of the Great White North, Chandran from the north, not Great White. You're kind of east, but still in that Canadian side of things, eh, Chandran? Pat, good morning. Yep, you're late, but we're here, and welcome all the same. Derek, good morning. 3 minutes late. You're glad you made it. We are here. Adam as well. Adding to that, the MOV presses are worth that price tag. The Music on Vinyl are absolutely great stuff. And Jordan, all this stuff is great. I agree with you, Jordan. Thank you for being here as well. All right, in the video yesterday in the vintage vinyl side, we had a lot of cool stuff. There's still some good stuff left. In fact, I had to put out another batch. I forget exactly what it is, but we put out another 20 or 30 records yesterday because we were getting a little bit depleted. So we'll put them up there, and they are out as well. Wow, good morning's coming in. The new girl that got the Audio-Technica player, thank you very much, Lori. Hope you're enjoying that. Thank you for being here, as well as Chad. Good morning, Captain. I'm not the captain. I used to listen to the captain, not quite. Okay, on the vintage vinyl side, we did the big Beatles drop the week before, and we had kind of a latecomer to the game show up in the store. And this is the White Album from 2015. It's the 50th anniversary box set super edition reissue. It's a 4 LP box set. My notes say that it came with the booklet and poster and 4 LPs, but there's a lot more than that. I dug into it a little today as well. So it's got the reissued and remastered copy of the Beatles White Album as it was originally presented, but it also has another double LP set in there called the Escher Demos. What this is after the band went on their soul-searching, fact-finding trip to India and returned to George Harrison's Escher, Surrey home to work on demos for what would become the White Album, the self-titled album. This is in a collection of those demos, long available as bootlegs, but officially released in 2018. So demo sessions from the White Album. So this collection also comes with a nifty little insert of liner notes. And then as mentioned in my notes, it does come with a copy of the original, a reproduction of the original poster. And I forgot all about it, but the 4 photographs that showed up from the original are also recreated for this reissue as well. So a great collection for you Beatles fans. You want to hop in on that. I think we've got an $80 price tag on it. So only the one. I don't know if we can still get this or if it's still in press, but if you so desire, you can get a copy of this right here, right now at the Wasteland. And speaking of vintage vinyl and the record show, I don't know how this is still here, but we still have a copy of the Shake Society from Fred Schneider. Watch the record show last Wednesday, and you'll see why I'm I am hooting and hollering about that. So looking like we're getting close on time, and I'm trying to remember. Oh, there was one other thing. Yes, thank you for not reminding me. We had a post yesterday I put up on a Billy Joel announcement, and this is kind of a big one coming up here very, very quickly. It's a huge Billy Joel box set that is going to be available. Let me get my notes here. Being released on November 5th, so just a couple of weeks out. It's a 9 LP set, and it's basically the Vinyl Collection Volume 1. So you're getting the first 6 studio albums from Billy Joel. You may have these already. I don't know if these are remastered. I need to get some more information on them. But it comes with a 50-page book, as well as a, first 6 studio albums and 2 live albums, including a previously unreleased live at the Great American Music Hall. These titles presented in recreations of the original packaging and accompanied by a 50-page book. So the albums you get in here are Cold Spring Harbor, Piano Man, Street Life Serenade, Turnstiles, The Stranger, 52nd Street, Songs in the Attic, and then those live ones. And the price tags looks like it's varying, but usually I'm seeing it listed between $260 and $280. Because of the size of this item, if you are interested in this, you need to let me know very, very soon so we can get one of them on pre-order with the way things have been going lately. But I don't know as if we're going to get any copies of this for the store just to have generally available, but we will make pre-orders for them and hold them if you want one coming up for the holiday season. I don't know if you can see it either, but it looks like it comes in a box set that emulates the look and feel of an old Audio-Technica, the Techniques turntable. So some pretty cool stuff from there. So that being said, if you would like one of those Billy Joels, let me know ASAP. We'll get in on that. I'll let you guys know when the Stones show up. I don't think they're going to make a delivery today, but you never know. So it may be next week before we get those tattoo used. And then one final quick reminder, these are expiring very soon. Jersey Mike's here in Midland on the Saginaw Road location sent me a stack of coupons. Can't use them all. I'd love to, but we put those out. They're free. Come get them. They expire next week at the end of the month. So you get like $2 off. Not sponsored in any way, shape, or form by Jersey Mike's. They just sent them to me, and I want to get them out to you guys so you save a couple bucks. Please feel free to do so. Okay, I think we are set and ready to go about our day. If you get a chance, why don't you swing on by? We are at 716 George Street, just north of downtown Midland. Look for the school buses. You can't miss us. And I know we do need to get a sign outside. I'm going to work on that. We will go on this. And one quick question from Chad on the B-hole surfers reissues. No, I don't have any word on that. I'll do some digging and see if we can find anything. I have not seen any info on that. Swing by our pre-orders as of yet, but you never know. You never know. So, all right, you guys have a good weekend. Stop by to see us. I'll be here from now. The doors will open as soon as I click the end broadcast button, and we'll be open until 6, open 12 noon until 5 p.m. tomorrow, Sunday. closed on Mondays and Tuesdays per normal, then back at it Wednesday as we barrel through the end of October and towards Black Friday, Record Store Day, Black Friday. It'll be here before you guys know it. So have a great weekend. Please stop by and see us. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I'll get it right eventually. We topped the 550 subscriber mark, so that's kind of cool. It's nice. We got that going for us, which is nice. So you guys have a good one, and we will talk to you next time from Radio Wasteland Records here in Midland. Thanks a lot for being here.